Hello everyone, Kiwi with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championship round. My opponent today is Mark. The Mark man is with the Russian Wolves. I'm assuming the numbers after Mark are his birthday, maybe 4/12/79. That's my guess. I don't know. All right, this is being recorded after the fact, of course. Defensive review: Grievous, Supreme Leader Kylo. We got Maul. Nothing really changed too much other than this time I set the defense I wanted to. I tried Padme up front along with Gas. Put Padme with a couple of the Bad Batch. And then in the back, we got Bam and we got JTR. Hoping for a Bam miracle again. But depends on, what the other guy is going to use. So you never know. They set 3 GLs on defense, then there's a good chance Bam might be okay. If they keep him for offense, it's a different story. All right, we got our own JTR to worry about, and we got our own Bam to worry about. Traya, very interesting. And then we got CLS, and we got Grievous. CLS and Grievous. CLS, I'm interested in seeing a lot more on defense. Obviously they are an incredible team. I just like them for the versatility they add for offense. Maybe one of these times I'll have to try them on defense just to see how they do, because it is a tricky team. You definitely need to. You definitely can't take them for granted. That's for sure. Would have liked to try Bam, but obviously Bam is on defense. We're gonna kind of my thought process. I want to get through Grievous. Don't know. Obviously, there are no GLs on the front, so the most they can have is 2. I figured if I can use Jedi Knight Revan here on Grievous, then even no matter what's in the back, I should have a team to take out the 2 GLs using Jedi Knight Revan here. Since Bam is on defense, I can't use Bam, although even that is tricky. I'm still trying to figure out what's the most consistent way to do it. When I try to have IG-11 go first, it doesn't work as well. I always need to have Nest going first. Seems to work better. Even though I tried it with just 1 speed apart, and that opening by IG-11 just starts their B2, opens up, and then just starts their turn meter, and Nest doesn't even get to go. It's ridiculous. So we decide to go with Jedi Knight Revan. Jedi Knight Revan against Grievous, that's obviously pretty standard. The only really other team that you could think about is doing Bastila lead, but usually that's better if it's a BB-8 in there, just to try to avoid the blitz at the beginning. And it's just you lose so much speed and offense with that Jedi Knight Revan. And Jolee, as long as you have them relic pretty well, Jedi Knight Revan typically does okay. Against the BB-8 variant, again, I don't know. It seems like Bastila does pretty well. Also depends on how relic the Grievous team is. Just towards the end, it seems like it takes forever with Bastila to get through Grievous. Once we get these characters out of here, it's really just a matter of trying to recuperate as many banners as possible to try to get as close to 60 as you can. Grievous with the damage and the AoE, and then you got Nute, who does Nute things, which is frustrating. Right now, Nute is hiding under stealth, little chicken. Don't hide from me. Face it. Come on. Face your maker. You're just afraid of these Jedi. I guess I would be too. I'd be hiding out also. I'll say, hey Grievous, you take care of them. It was fun today watching Arnold with the Bad Batch take out Grievous teams on auto. I definitely like that. So if I see someone that has Bad Batch full team, I don't know if I'm gonna set Grievous on defense if Grievous can, or if the Bad Batch can do it on auto for almost full banners with just 4. I don't want to give up 61 banners. I mean, I guess if they take Supreme Leader Kylo, that you can do that as well. All right, so Grievous is gone. Next, let's take in our Darth Revan. Last time Darth Revan did really well against CLS. I think we got 58 banners. Yeah, so I figured, hey, we're going to be good. But no, different target this time. They go after Marauder, and Marauder is deleted out of the match. I was actually a little concerned once that happened. I was like, that is not good. I don't like that very well. I decide here, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get Chewie out of here. Well, at least I thought that was my plan. Oh, if they had fear, I was going after CLS. I think in this match, actually, I think I go after the wrong Chewie. I go after 3 Baka thinking it was the Chewie. I'm trying to remove guard. I went after the wrong one. And then I was confused afterwards. I'm like, huh? I'm like, why do they still have guard? Hello? Went after the wrong one. I tell you something, I just cracked myself up. I just sat there laughing. When that happened, I was like, what are you doing? Why? Why are you? It was like that one time, I don't know. Obviously, if you've watched it, then you know, where I kept on going after Rex, thinking it was 5s. Thank goodness I didn't kill Rex before it was too late. Luckily, I recognized it in time. Otherwise, that could have went pretty bad. I remember one of the comments was like, man, I thought you were like really bold going after Rex there. No, that was not bold. That was called, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I'm not thinking, I'm talking, or I'm distracted by something, and then that's what happens. All right, now we have our own Darth Revan and a Padme to deal with. Now at this point, I was kind of stressing. I didn't get the best banners on the first 2 matches, and they saved all 4, excuse me, all 4 GLs for offense. So there are tons of one-shot opportunities for them. Solo opportunities with GLs for them to get max banners. I decided I'm going to try to play a waiting game after, I think it was after this battle. So I cleared the first 2. I take care of Padme, and then if I remember right, I think I would kind of wait for them, trying to game plan as to what I was going to do. I wanted to see how they did on the front line, to see if maybe they make a mistake, not knowing what's in the back. And I think that maybe I might have some GLs in the back and cause them to drop a battle, which would then make the rest of my match a lot easier. Just doing our typical Padme, take Jedi Knight Anakin out of the match. Then our goal is to try to get Padme, use Chewie's AoE as much as possible, stick blind out there and clear their buffs as much as possible. And then once we get Padme out, then the rest of it is it's pretty easy. I think with Bam against Padme, the best way to go is not to take out Jedi Knight Anakin first, but to actually take out Padme first. I think that will help the rest of the battle go a lot easier. I think that was, I know Arnold's been doing that battle a couple times, and I think he's been always going after Jedi Knight Anakin. I think if he would have went after Padme, the results would have been different, but I'd have to do a little bit more testing in regards to that to see how that would flow. Now we get to bring in the Dark Trooper. I love using Dark Trooper. Sometimes I use him just because I want to use him, even though it's not really the best time to use him. Just because of how much I love him. How amazing he is. But anyway. Alright, we're going into this JTR battle. I thought I'd take out what I perceive the biggest threat is, which is Finn. Here I opt to go after BB-8. Forgetting that it keeps putting foresight up, so I don't get rid of him right away, which is very disappointing. So I do get counterattack. Luckily, this team has tons of regeneration to where we can Oh my goodness. Did you just see what Dark Trooper did? He just smashed that team. Oh, we still get our 60 banners. So no sweat. Imperial Troopers are just so much fun. So much fun. I love using them. Alright, at this point, I've seen what happened. They ended up dropping a battle against my Supreme Leader Kylo. Actually, they ended up dropping 5 battles. It takes them 5 attempts, I should say, to finally get through. I was hoping that Supreme Leader Kylo would hold down the fort and they would never get to my ships, but eventually he got through. When I looked at the history, he eventually actually got through with Mon Mothma against the solo Kylo. Originally, I was going to do this battle with just C and Watt. It typically works. There is a small percentage of a chance that it might not work, but because I saw he dropped the battle, really all I needed to do was just one-shot the rest of the way, and then I would be fine. So I opt to go with what I thought would be just a little bit more security. I bring in Vader with C, with Shore, just to try to get that pre-taunting tank, try to mitigate their damage. But, you know, the only issue is this team can still put out tons of damage, and more than likely, and I didn't really think through the battle either. Like there, I think I was kind of forced to do a Force Crush, but I don't know. I would have maybe thought it through differently. I put like the tank tech on C, just in case I were to lose Shore, Invader, and maybe Watt before he could put another tech out. I don't know. I just wanted to get through the battle without dropping it. And you know, I still get the underdog, which is nice, but I do lose quite a few banners in the process. Unfortunately, Shore is not taunting, and there goes Vader. Watt is not looking too good either, and it's oh well. Kind of is what it is. Again, I just wanted to play it safe because all I needed to do was just one shot. I wasn't trying to maximize my banners. I will say they had me on the run. After we got to a part where we were both even in our battles, we had both done 2, 3, I think it was 3 or 4 battles, and they were up on me by 7 banners. And that's why I was going to go into this battle. Well, I might have done it anyway if I ended up going first, just doing C-Watt. Like I said, it is a high percentage chance. You're probably going to win 18, 19 out of 20 times, but there is a small chance it might not work. We only get 55 banners. Probably could have got 59. A difference of what? 4 banners? You know. If 4 banners is 4 banners. But like I said, because they dropped the battle, I wasn't too stressed about it. Now we have Bam and we have Traya to worry about. Trying to decide which one do I want to do first. Traya, of course, is kind of a nuisance if you have all those people attacking out of turn. You can lose banners pretty quickly. I do have JML and I do have Rey left. Again, more than likely, Rey could probably solo this team. I figured, hey, let's at least bring in a couple of tanks. You know, with Rey, I think they might be able to survive pretty well. No need to worry too much. I say, hey, let's bring in Thrawn. Thrawn can fracture. Thrawn can give us some protection back. We got Holdo who can heal and taunt. We got Finn who can heal and taunt. I figured, hey, you know, it's probably going to be 61 banners. Not too bad. Of course, they do have Red in there who can put out damage. And then you do have to worry about Nihilus. And then you got to try to get through 2 tanks. Again, not thinking through it too much. I just figured Rey, she'll just, you know, she'll just whirlwind everyone to death, and then with her ultimate, you know, wipe them all out. Worst case scenario, I might lose some protection, but yeah, I think I'd still get, you know, 57 banners, something like that. There we go. We got Sion out, red doing red things. I just, I am curious. I think I need to do this once in arena just to see if Rey could have soloed this. I don't think so. With isolate, and red, you know, red puts out big damage. I just don't know. You would think that Rey would be able to solo it, but again, I was just trying to play it safe. What would you guys have done in that case? I mean, there goes Nihilus. Even though he can't annihilate her, the annihilate still does good damage. Unfortunately, Thrawn is no longer with us. Thrawn has departed this life and is now gone. Here we go. We finally get to our ultimate. I would figure that the ultimate should be able to wipe out everybody, right? Here we go. Nope, Nihilus is too thick at this point. Let's try to heal up as much as possible. Man, Nihilus is just thick. I just figured, you know, we're going to have to wait till we get to our whirlwind or to our ultimate. Come on, Nihilus! Nihilus just had to do it. I did not think... Well, was that his second? I don't even know now. Was that his... Yeah, that's his second? Yeah, that was his second annihilate. Nihilus, you little menace. Look at Rey. She's trying to put out the damage. Here we go. Now we are finally there. Yeah. Oh, yay. 55 banners. If anyone knows, like, for sure, like, they've actually done this battle, probably not, but if you have done a Rey solo against that, please let me know. Just curious as to how it went, if it's possible. Just for future reference, it would be good to know. I just don't... I would hate to be the one, because I did it with Supreme Leader Kylo against Grievous, where I got stuck in this loop and it timed out. I'd hate to be the one that tries like a Rey solo against that team and I don't win, like it eventually just times out, or somehow they end up killing Rey, and that would just be kind of embarrassing. But also a good learning experience at the same time. At least then I would know for sure. Guys, do not attempt this, please. Do not attempt a Rey solo against Traya. It will not work, especially if it's a legit Traya team. Luckily, I can count on these guys, the Jedi, to do a good job at getting banners. There we go, 61 banners. That's more like it. C, 55 banners. Rey, 55 banners. And when you say that they did that up against those teams that they went up against, nothing really to brag about there. Not at all. All right, ships. I'm not going to go through the ships. You can watch the battles if you want. Obviously, we end up getting the championship. All we had to do is one-shot the ships. With my history of ships, and with how much effort I put into them, hint, hint, not effort at all. You never know what might happen here. So there was still a small chance that this might cost me the match. I wasn't really thinking about that when I was doing the Rey and the C thing. Not thinking that maybe on ships I might have an issue. But thank goodness it doesn't come back to haunt me. All right, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Kiwi out.